Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First down for this offense. The give to the tailback. At the 35, he's open. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Oh, how did you make that move? And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking downfield, it's Dart. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. On the move, it's Parrish. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Off the play fake. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab down the middle.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the Rebels will keep this drive going. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires and picked off.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for room, it's White. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to pass, it's French. Finds his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. Jukes his way for more. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Give to the back. Plows through the defense. Oh, there's the ball. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Hands it off. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. Obliterates him, still on the move. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Vanderbilt. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to throw, it's French. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Line getting set on 2nd down. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
On to punt it away.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking for a man. It's French. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Going to try to get it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Prieskorn. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. From the gun to give. Looking for room. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. Now on 2nd down. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O's. Handoff from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Back to throw, it's Dart. A little screen to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Handoff to the single running back. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Get it out on the screen. Keeps the legs moving. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Fair catch called for and made. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Wells. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Gives it to the back on the draw. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Dart. Fires left. Rolls it in. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Tackled there by the defense. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 2nd down, he'll fire. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. This 3rd down played more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Parrish. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they can take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. He turns that loose down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. The flag is down. Let's check the call. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's French. Feeling some heat. Moving out of the pocket. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing ball.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Takes it from the gun on third down. Wiggles free. Fires to the right. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 4 over Fresno State.
Wants to throw. It's Dart.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. This time he's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Looking to move it through the air. Finds space on the right. All kinds of running room. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On second down, looking again to throw. Using the quick game. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you get hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. To the air, it's French. Quickly complete. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Complete downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads it left. The pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half.
24, Georgia Southern, 10.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
The Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Murphy. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Quarterback now breaking the field. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's French. Fires on the move. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Across the 25, he's got room. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29 after picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Shotgun snap on third down. The sure hands, it's Cobb. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The give to the back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a crease. It's Arnold. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Running back searching for a hole. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. A first down for the offense. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Second down coming up. They'll go to the ground. Sweet feet on the move. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Open space at the 25. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Scanning the field, it's French. Got his man down the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the run. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Caught in the backfield, it's Burgess. Touchdown, Eagles! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Vanderbilt. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They'll go to the counter. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down here for the offense. Right back to the well. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Dropping back, it's Dart. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown! touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Murphy. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Line gets set, first down. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Eagles will have it first and 10. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking for space. It's Arnold. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oaks. Looking downfield, it's French. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Catch in the middle. It's Watkins. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. They'll try the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. And the Rebels are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Watkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To throw, it's Dart. Throws to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Using his legs, it's Parrish. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Miami is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Canes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.